What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So we have a final review video on Tamiya's M1 main battle tank for the USA. So this is actually a very cool kit. This is actually a 1/48th scale, so it's a bit smaller, but it still looks absolutely incredible. So I did this tank with Clyde with Splash Paints. Splash Paints asked me if I could do a how-to video on his new military colors, and of course I said yes, I would do that for you. And this is one of the tanks I did for that video. If you saw my last video, the Sherman tank from Tamiya, that's 135th, go check out that final review video. That one I'm actually very proud, and I'm really happy how that one turned out. But if you have not yet seen my review video on the Splash Paint's newest military colors, I'll leave a link down in the description or in the pinned comment. Check it out. I mean, his covers turned out amazing. So this is, of course, Splash Paint's brand new military colors for his lineup, and this is his Desert Tan. And this thing turned out amazing. So this is only 1.5 coats of that color. His colors, they cover super well. I'm so happy how well it covered, and to me it kind of took my surprise. I didn't think it would cover that well, but oh my gosh, his covers just blew me away. I was like, wow, this is insane. So let's show you what it did to it. So of course this is Desert Tan. There's different ways you can do this tank. This is the main battle tank for the USA, the modern one. So I did the desert one because I kind of do like the desert one. Desert one's pretty cool. They do, of course, have the green one with the brown and black camouflage. That one is pretty cool too. But I figured I did add one in green. This one I'll do the sand. So like I said, Splash Paint's Desert Tan, and it's actually pretty cool. And then with that, this one I didn't do too much for the weathering because this tank hasn't really been in a major war yet, because it's a modern tank. It's a U.S. modern tank, so there hasn't been really any wars going on right now in the U.S. to get this tank involved. But this tank is going to be involved with the Korean War that's happening between Korean and Ukraine. There we go. I was thinking Korea because my other tank I just built was the Korean War. Ukraine, this tank is actually going to go in and help Ukraine out with Russia to try to end that war, because that war is it's insane. So U.S. is donating, I believe they said 32 of these tanks, the M1s, this tank particularly, to Ukraine and help them out. So that would be pretty cool, and I think that might be the first war this tank will go into. I'm not sure, but I believe I'm right, because this is a modern tank. So, but very cool. This tank is actually pretty cool. So that's why I didn't really do too much weathering, because like I said, it's not really in war. So it's just, I got minor scratches on there, very little, and I got a bunch of MIG's sand pigment on there. I rubbed it all over the whole tank, because they're taking it out in the desert and they're testing it, they're shooting it, they're just playing with it. So it's pretty dusty out in the desert. So, but like I said, I didn't go too heavy with the weathering, such as the dust, or not dust, but like the mud and stuff like that I did with the Ukraine or the Korean War one. That one I beat up pretty good. But this one is pretty clean. Just dusted it up and it looks pretty good. The tracks are actually the plastic tracks. I forgot what these guys call them, but those ones, the tracks actually went together super good, and I painted those in Splash Paint's rubber black. There we go, rubber black, because these modern tanks have a lot of rubber to them, unlike the older ones, because the newer ones, you want to drive these tanks on pavement without destroying the asphalt. So the older ones didn't really have much rubber. They just all like a metal or like a steel look to them, and they destroyed pavement a lot back in the day. But they learned, they put more rubber, so now they drive it on the actual pavement and without destroying them. So, but very cool. And then the wheels are painted in the same color, and then obviously the black rubber. But other than that, that's pretty much about it for this tank. It's very simplified, very nice. This tank's actually very cool, and Tamiya again has outdone themselves. They do have a 32nd or 35th scale version of this kit, but I got the 148th because I had this kit in my stash for quite some time. I've been wanting to build it, and I finally got a chance, and it's a perfect moment to build one because Splash Paints asked me if I could do, you know, a video on his new military colors. So pretty cool and very fun build, very fun, and it was definitely cool. The guns I painted in flat black, and then I kind of, you know, dusted them up a little bit, and then the ammo box or the magazines I did them in like a lighter, or kind of like, yeah, like a lighter, darker, whatever you want to call it, tan as well. Some pictures I saw, they were same sort of color as a tank. But other than that, this tank was amazing. It was definitely fun, and I definitely enjoyed this one. So, but that's it for this one. I mean, it's very fun and pretty cool. But other than that, guys, that's it. Those are my two tanks. If you had not seen my other tank, check it out. That tank was actually pretty cool. I actually had a blast building that Korean War tank. Yeah, the other one, the green one, it was definitely fun. So, but this one's more subtle and pretty neat. But other than that, guys, that's it. I know a lot of you guys that follow me on my channel don't really do tanks. You guys are here for majority for the cars that I do. And don't worry, we're going to get back into cars, my next build. So stay tuned. But this is a fun little project, and that's why I didn't do any update videos on these tanks, because I know a majority of you guys follow me on my channel and don't really do tanks, and it's kind of not worth me doing an update video and editing it and posting it. It's not worth my time, and I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys don't really watch it either, because I notice the views. I hardly get any views on those tank, you know, videos. So I figured it's not waste my time, not edit the video, and save me some time and just keep on building it and just show you guys the final. And here we are, and it looks amazing. But I don't know, guys, that's it for this video. Let me know what you think, but stay tuned. My next project is gonna be a car, so can't wait for that. But alright, guys, that's it for this video, and until next video, I'll catch you guys next time. Take it easy.